All right, so we did this last week, but let's actually go a little deeper, just a little bit, superficially deeper, but deeper. So I'm going to run this. For some strange reason, it was taking a little bit longer today, so it shows that I'm viewing the data. That's fine, fantastic. That's the last chunk. I didn't name it. That's fine. So let's go ahead and look at this real fast. So one of the things that I didn't mention is that if you want to actually see this original data set, where I got it from on Kaggle, in this R markdown file, it'll take you right there. So this is the actual original data set. And so with the original names, blue wins. And if you remember a couple of videos back, I took the blues and the reds out of I changed the format of the data. So that was nice. And so I can do the turn analyses. So as I said last week, we can view the data frame. That's why that thing popped up. I changed the variable name and I visualize this data as I'm only looking at the quantitative relationships. And so what I want to do is actually zoom in, just zoom in a tad bit. So this red dot is a negative correlation. These red dots are negative correlations and these blues are positively correlated. All right. And so when it comes to that particular situation, I want to zoom in to a little bit in terms of gold per min, whatever that means. We'll see in a moment what it means. If you look right here, it says it. But in the relationship with kills, as well as the gold diff and deaths. All right. And so here is the actual code for me to actually see this plot. Okay, this is going to create a scatter plot, and gold per min is either team gold per minute. Okay, and then kills is the number of enemy killed by either team. Number of enemies killed by either team. All right. And so here's the graph. So there's a positive association between these two quantitative variables. So you may be thinking to yourself, why is there like a streak at each of these moments? Because there's a game, there are a lot of games where there were about, let's say, this is in between like 6 minutes. The game, or not 6 minutes, sorry. There are about 6 kills, right? And these are all the number of gold per minute. In that particular, when that's 6, it might be 6 right there. This is 5, 6, then this is 7. Sorry, this is 7, and so that makes logical sense. That's why when it's 7 kills, you have this relationship, all these number of goals per minute, and so that's nice to see. At the same time, right, we can visualize even more the red one. This red one in particular, gold diff and deaths. Okay, where gold diff is either team gold difference compared to enemy's team, and then deaths, number of deaths. So if you play this game, I'm pretty sure this makes a lot of sense. If you don't play it like me, it's like, what's going on here? But I'm learning. And so here there's a negative association between these two variables. So what's really important, so I'm getting loud intentionally, what's really important is to figure out how these variables, these quantitative variables and other variables that are in this data set, but how these variables in particularly impact the outcome. So if you remember, or if you're in my class, or if you know me, or if you know statistics, or if you know data, the outcome is categorical binary. And so in my next video, we're actually going to see how I can simulate, okay, 2 quantitative variables, right, and see how they impact, if I change one of them to be binary, how the correlation between those 2 quantitative variables impacts this relationship, okay, this relationship between the quantitative and this categorical binary variable. So I want to generate that in the next video, and then hopefully in the weeks to come we can start talking about classifications based on these variables, okay, classification in terms of the outcome of the game. So I'm actually really excited, really excited. I don't know if you can tell I'm smiling. All right, have a good week.